Men, you are suffering in silence because you are not willing to ask. And I get it. This was me for a very long time. I was suffering. And if I'm being honest, there was days where I didn't want to suffer anymore. And I didn't know how I was going to stop suffering unless I took some drastic measures. And those measures weren't the measures that I wanted to take, and they're not the measures that you want to take. Meaning suicidal thoughts, meaning at some point just running away, running to Alaska or Canada and living in the wilderness. Probably had those thoughts. But you and I both know that's not the right answer. The right answer is to stop suffering in silence, and start asking. God says, ask, seek, knock, and it will be given to you. And when we start asking, when we start seeking, and when we start knocking on doors, on opportunities that may or may not be there, you start to see your world differently. And this is what's happened with me, and it's what has happened with so many other men and women. But when we start to ask, knock, and seek, things open up. Things are revealed to us that we couldn't see before because we simply weren't asking. We are suffering in silence because of our pride. And again, this is my experience, that once I started seeking, and for me that was looking into counselors, asking people just for advice on what the best option was, and getting coaching, getting training, going to counselors. Like once I started doing this, it opened up. So men, you don't have to suffer in silence. And I don't know what you're going through, but maybe it's coaching that you need. Maybe it's just someone to give you a little boost, maybe a little mentorship. And I'd be willing to do that as I now help men who are struggling and help them get out of their depression, being stuck,